Yo, welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Monday morning, I believe. We got Memorial Day on deck, right? Welcome in, everybody. Bing, bang, boom. Hopefully people were part of the Discord, seeing there was a declone this morning, and hopefully you guys got yours. Absolutely clutch, by the way. Anybody who didn't do this yet, make yourself any, doesn't matter the damage, malice, pole armor, spear, slap that on your mercenary. Keeps declone from regenerating his life. It does take your mercenary a lot of swings sometimes, but clutch. Didn't have a plan. What am I gonna do here? Kelly charges. Okay. Yeah. Got that, Annie. Whoa. Yeah, I did. Should I spoil it? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I had the wrong numbers on there. That's fine. But yeah, 14, 13, 6. Kind of low end of mid, we'll call it. Low mid. But yeah. Hello, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. What else I get to play while you're at work? Working on, oh yeah, Monday. Yeah. I forget. Memorial Day is just United States. So I kind of forget that stuff sometimes, huh? Forget that stuff sometimes. Well, welcome everybody. Most of the United States has today off. Memorial Day, like remembering fallen soldiers and whatnot for the United States today, so it's like a national holiday. But either way, I play Mondays at the same time anyway. So I guess when it's a job, I'm a jobber. But yeah, welcome in. So I'm rocking the magic one. That's what I've been doing this season. So I'll play this for a week or something here, and 2, 3. I don't know. We'll see what's up. I don't like locking myself into guaranteeing I'm gonna do something. I do what I want. Yeah, I always get hung up on slaying other monsters along the way. I can't stop. I can't help it. I see demons. I have to slay them on the way to the. I was just gonna do a countess run or two or something. Just. I didn't see what the next terror zone is. Hopefully. I'm hoping there's a chaos or a tombs or a bale or something that you guys get hype about, and I'll host some games for everybody. Cows, even Flayer, you know, people like Flayer, right? You know what? I have the technology. Why don't I pull it up? We have the technology. Glacial Trail next. Cool. Morning, welcome in, Bob. Yo, make a well done steak today. Ooh, I should. I think it's supposed to be real nice today here in Michigan too, so maybe I will go crazy, buy some Aldi steaks that are super cheap and cook them to double well done. Really, double well is really what I would prefer, to be honest. Double well is really where it's at. Kind of like steak jerky more so, really. Kind of, if you never had it, you got to try it. Kind of super fat. Yo, yo, yo. I won the Indy 500 yesterday. There must have been some other Phil that won, I guess. Not sure. I don't watch racing, really. Having more than one defiler? Yeah, they can link more. They link more together. So the defiler, I'd have to. I'll look at it real quick. Oh, well. Ricky. So yeah, he can max bound his 4 souls. So if you have 2 of them, but I mean 5. So 4, yeah, it's 8. That's 8 that you can bind together. I'm just playing around. But yeah, you can bind 8, you can bind more souls together. Shape shifting for the Druid. Actually, why not? You know what? I got some stuff saved up, and it's like some stuff that can help people out early on in ladder. So I might as well give it away like pretty soon here. So I think just after this first Countess run, I know a lot of people at work. Do forgive me. You know, there's never a perfect time for everybody, unfortunately. But if you are around, I'm just gonna do a giveaway. Just not anything crazy, you know, not anything crazy at all. But if you need any little things that could help you out, maybe or something, I'm gonna do a giveaway here in a little bit. Marijuana, welcome in. Contagious, yo-yo. Almost had to get a calc for that one. I know, right? I almost did. I almost had to take my sakis off and pull the toes out, sorry, to help me count. Double towel. Okay, well. 2/3 of a Ral rune at least, so think of it that way. Let's make it a norm game, just so anyone can hop in. And I'd prefer don't hop in here with a mule and just snag everything, and just come in here, grab whatever you want, you know, if you're somebody who needs some stuff, you know what I mean, but not so much this stuff. I mean, I guess if there's somebody that wants a 3 to shapeshifting, but so it's nothing crazy. I do have a spirit shield, which could help somebody out for sure. An insight in a elite item. Wolf Howl. So you see the level of gear I'm tossing down here. This is some of the better stuff, to be honest. So Monarch, Insight, and I'll tell you the game name and password in just a second here. Wolf Howl's cool. It's like a mid Wolf Howl. I don't know. Maybe it has a tiny value. Just some 3-socketed gear here if you need a Mage Blade or a Bone Weave for you know, if you haven't found one yet. Just some little things. Java. And there's something for melee. Anyways, we don't need to look at everything else here, but Whiz Spike, just a Baroner, nothing crazy here, but 3 to Java, a bunch of attack rating if you need that. Elemental skills, 3 to elemental skills with 40 to life for a whatchamacallit. 1 to traps, 18 to strength for an assassin. So the game name and password is come all, America's PC. Sorry if you're on count and all that thing, but Phil1, password is TT. So come grab if you need a spirit shield and a monarch, if you need an insight. I was thinking about, I made that because I was going to use it, and then I was like, oh boy, am I going to get up? I'm not going to have enough strength, so. Pathless wants a couple of things if he can get it. Declone season has started. Let's see, maybe not a lot of people are around. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget the like button on YouTube. So we'll give Pathless a second here, grab whatever he wants, and then maybe I'll save the stuff for a giveaway on a different day. I thought there'd be a few extra people around this time. You know, at least the American people. If you need anything, Pathless, feel free to grab whatever you want. Wish all the Asian clones weren't at 5 or 6 a.m. Pacific. Gotcha. I don't know if they're spawning yet. I think Hero had the first one here, but like number 10, still in Nightmare. So this is the password is TT, and this is a normal difficulty game, so anyone can hop in here. Normal difficulty. I'll give it just 30 more seconds or a minute or whatever here, I guess. There you go, a couple extra people. Yeah, so Phil1, password is just the letter T and the letter T. Couple of the you know, more useful things I guess got grabbed, but you know, if you want to grab whatever, or if someone else wants to come in here and here's some more stuff. T-strokes. Nosferatu's coil. I should have took that one. Actually, give me that Venus belt. I need the giveaways. I want to run faster, and I like the light radius. All right, I'll take one handout on my Venus belt. Look at this run speed. Ah. Frank's gloves. Okay, fine. That's the last one though. So someone else came in here. They must have been dropping off all their extra magic find stuff here. Come in if you need a rhyme or whatever. Phil1, password's the letter T and the letter T. Just some simple little things. You need some Mortal King's boots, stuff like that. Feel free. Can your Blizzard Sorc pull off declone with lower res wand? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Blizzard Sorcerers could take out. I don't want. We'll see what you're showing me, but I don't want to take a whole bunch of handouts. I go against my rule even taking these things. So, I'll take it for a giveaway. How about that? For a giveaway. Sure. I'll do that one tomorrow or something though. Or maybe later, maybe at the end of stream. I want to give up my Magic Find gloves at the moment. FCR. Actually, with the gloves, I could probably get over. The FCR isn't that important anyways, but all right, just a couple extra things in here. If anyone needs a 3-socketed armor for for treachery or something in here, fill 1. Password's the letter T and the letter T. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop up on out of here. But nobody wants the 3 elemental skills with 40 to life, huh? No way. All right, well I'm gonna keep that then. Druid didn't want the 3 elemental skills? Interesting. Must be a different kind of druid. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Or did you want it? Oh, that's pretty clutch. Windy, perfect for you. There you go. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to dip out of here and go do something. I'm not sure. Hopefully some people got some stuff to help them out a little bit, little upgrades. I did break a rule, but you know what, rules? I mean, what are rules really if nobody breaks them? They wouldn't even be there if they weren't broken once in a while, am I right? So, here, I'll just give quick tips. I have tons of videos out there. I've probably done the same video like 3 different times. Because it's one of those things, YouTube are bummy schmucks. If you make a video, and then sometimes after like the first month, they'll never show it to anybody ever again. So you literally have to make it again for anyone new to ever see it. It's so annoying because YouTube, their algorithm is so dog crap. They're so bad. It's so bad. But anyways, tip number 1. This is where you want to go to do declone, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. You can believe it, or you have your own good place. You know, it's fine. Come back here, go through this portal, and there's a grow fire eyes. He'll turn into declone, and it's clutch, because if you ever die, you just come back here, whoop, and boom, fire eyes, you know? So, and he won't be here, his little minions won't be here, and you're in this room, right? These little doors, see the size of this door right here? Declone cannot fit through that door. And also this door right here is pretty much always here. Declone cannot fit through that door. So you can stand over here with Blizzard and just cast Blizzard through the door like this, and Declone cannot come up and fight you. But he'll like run around here like this. So, if you cannot, so you also, and yeah, you lower res him, cast whatever, Hydra's through there, cast Abyss wouldn't really work that great, but, you know, a lot of different builds can use that strat in that location. Also, grab any, literally any, 3-socketed pole armor spear, such as, it doesn't have to be an elite basic, it can be anyone. Make a malice in it. Now, prevent monster heal does not apply to declone if the weapon is being attacked by the mercenary. If I took this and put it on my character and hit him, prevent monster heal would instantly work on him. But from the merc, it does not. But this has 100% chance of open wounds. So if he lands one hit with this, it'll be open wounds. I don't remember the time frame, but declone will not regenerate life for a good amount of time. So you put this on your mercenary, he swings and swings and swings. It can take a long time, sometimes, or it might work on the first hit. But declone has a ton of defense and you don't have a lot of attack rating. He might swing and swing and miss and miss and miss and miss and miss. Boom. Lands one strike, open wounds. Good to go. He won't regenerate. So, yep. There you go. That's kind of the biggest ones right there. And always go in with a bazillion full rejuice. Ezra, very generous. Yeah, it's no big deal. Like, if I didn't save that stuff for the giveaway, I mean, I guess I could trade the insight for, like, I don't know, an or something. But, like, what am I even going to do with these? I might as well give these away, too. Like, you know, what am I going to do with them? So, yeah, I figured help people out. I've been there before, too, back in the day, before I was a streamer and stuff. Like, man, like, if someone gave me Tranks gloves, I'd be, like, losing my mind. Not really, but, like, excited, you know what I mean? So. Some guy farmed 60 Annies. Now, he was like helping other people get them, I'm guessing, probably. I know that's quite frequent for people, so. Throwaway, welcome in, yo. Appreciate you. Are heralds now suited for farming gear or still Meph and Andy? I mean, if you want to get that kind of gear you can get from Meph and Andy are going to be better. Because usually if you're farming Meph and Andy, you're not like a super endgame build. And if you're not a super endgame build, farming Heralds is not what you want to do because they're crazy strong. You have to go farm the Terror Zones that always have all these different immunities in them and stuff that aren't going to be great for every character to go farm everywhere. So, yeah. So Heralds and Terror Zones aren't like the go-to end-all be-all. It's just another option, pretty much, I think. Anyone have a go-to for Titans? Probably Andy, huh? I think you can even get Titans from Nightmare Andy. I'd have to look it up, though. Hurt declone this way off of you from your videos. Oh, you seen the video and that's how you got your go-to to get declone, huh? Nice. Peasant's Crown is a mini Shaco. People just call it that because Peasant's Crown has, you know, has 1 to skill instead of 2 that the Shaco has. It has, you know, has some stuff on it like the Shaco has. It looks like it, kind of, sort of. So yeah, this must be actually Phil taking giveaway season, because I will be honest, my boy G-Stacks actually found this book. He was like, I'm playing through the game by myself solo, and I'm in Nightmare. He's like, oh, I just found this book, this unique burnt text in Nightmare Chaos Sanctuary, and I was like, I mean, that's better than the random blue book I had, so I did take another. So apparently Phil's just taking handouts all the time now, but I feel like that's part of Diablo 2, actually, is your buddy finds something that he doesn't need, that's worthless, he gives it to you, but it helps you, though. You find something, you give it to your buddies, you know, like some other buddies, so it's like a circle of giving, you know. I feel like that's part of the game, literally, at some point. I'm just trying to justify taking handouts, pretty much, is what I'm getting at. Nightmare for Titansville, gotcha. Okay, I thought so, but man, memorizing everything, you know me. Appreciate you, though. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, somebody, he had a ton of accounts and a few computers. Oh, like he was multi-boxing and just brought up all these characters. How could you have 60 characters in hell difficulty? That's the craziest part of the story, to be honest. Like, everything else makes sense. Sure, you're cheating, having too many, you know, I guess it's not cheating. Maybe, I don't even know it's against TOS, but like, it's sketch either way. But you have all these accounts, you know, all these, but how do you have that many characters in hell difficulty? You have to have 60 hell difficulty characters at that point. That's crazy. I guess you self-rush a bunch? I don't know. Like, is Pindle worth grinding? Sort of. It's one of those things kind of like people complain about LK, you know, it's just like... So, if you're good at putting a podcast on the computer or something, and you like just having one little task that's super easy, and you just do it over and over again while you're like talking to your friends, listening to podcasts or something like that, and that's something you don't despise, then sure, yeah. Oh, this is the way down. I should go the other way. Yeah, that's what, in some of these areas, like if you're P1 pits, the Abyss kills stuff faster than you can even get the chains down to go after stuff. Athos likes a few Pindle, so just do it a little bit. Yeah, Pindle's not a bad one, too, that a lot of people like to throw in, you know. Maybe you go run Eldritch, you go do this, or maybe you run Trav, Eldritch, Pindle, Reset, you know, like, or something like that, you know. I hear that quite frequently. Yeah, but that fire explosion, that's where that's coming from, is that measured wrath that I got. There's a 5% chance of, like, level 25. Ring of Fire. Edge bow. What? Someone must have dropped about Shaco. Yeah, Hell Andy's a good spot for that, for sure. Kind of a well-known option. Sorry if I missed. I feel like I missed a bunch of comments here. I try to answer as many as possible, but yeah, sometimes I miss some, of course. But welcome in, everybody. Sorry if I missed some up there. How's the magic build on Warlock? It's cool. The chains is a bit weird. I don't know. I've seen other people, like literally seen them in my game playing it much better, working the chains better than me. It's just a weird, I don't know if you ever have builds that you're just like, yeah, I don't like the way this works, kind of, sort of. The chains are kind of like that, I guess. If I ever use chains, even on when I did declone earlier, it does more damage if you throw them down on the ground like this and come across. But it just never works out for me, because then if they hit you when you're trying to teleport or something, or when you're trying to throw your knife, it like deactivates the knife. So you have to like throw them down and then like use your tele staff across real quick, you know, like, so it probably works a lot better with Enigma, but the chains do insane. The damage is insane if you can get them down and then get them across all the monsters. They do so much more damage than if you shoot it directly on the monster and wrap them up. But it's cool though. It's good. I mean, magic damage, almost nothing's immune to you, so you can go anywhere you want to and stuff. Yeah. So. Yep. Like hammers, yeah, pretty much, yeah. How much MF? Not a lot. Maybe 100 at most here. Oh, 54 right now. I took some off to, I decided to go with survivability with res and stuff. 14 MF amulets. I put the boots on so I could run faster instead of another 27 here. I had taken some stuff off. But yeah. See, like the 14 magic find, I decided just to go with survivability there. I guess. I would like more for sure, but, you know, you take what you got. Hit 50 on my Warlock, went Demons. I have 20 bind Demons. Still saying I can't bind TZ from the Council. So you got Max Demonic Mastery in Bind Demon, and it says you can't on the binding one of the Council members. I couldn't think of a reason why, if you have those both capped at 20, why that would be. The Council is definitely Demons. Pretty tainted, huh? I don't know. You can't bind the Council at all anymore? How did I not hear that? I never heard that, if that's true. They just went, Council, can't do it. I thought it was just that one guy from Balewave 2. I didn't know it was the whole Council. Or Balewave 3, I mean. Because he was technically not a demon. He was a person that transformed, and he wasn't actually a demon or something. Like, there was some lore thing why that was. But I thought the regular Council you could. Or maybe that's the case for all the Council, I guess. I'm not sure. Let's see. You're trying to take out P8, Mephisto, and Andy, and Echoing Strike isn't doing anything? Interesting. I'm not really sure. Echoing Strike still should work pretty good, so I'm not sure. Unless you... I'm not really sure why it wouldn't be doing anything. Also, there's not much of a reason to run P8 Meph and stuff. If, you know, the no-drop chance isn't very much different from like Players 3 or whatever, so. Yeah, it must be that maybe I why did I? Oh yeah, that's the chain. Never mind. It must be that the Trav Council, all of them you can't bind anymore because they're, you know, because of like Diablo lore that they're demons, but because of how they are, or something. I'm not sure. Maybe I misunderstood something. Any chance we can see a gear update? I guess I haven't really... I'll just look at everything real quick. I used to do this more often, and I kind of stopped, but we'll just do one right now. What are we... What time are we into stream here? Oop. $26 minutes in. So I'm rocking Crystal Sword over here. Spirit. Measured Wrath. Best thing I've gotten up. Everything's just best till I got at this point. Rocking the Lore still. Rocking the Stealth still. 20 All-Res Amulet. Legendary. Some Natalia's Boots. Mavina's Belt that I just snagged up. Just pretty much so I can run faster. The Magic Find just threw on a ring because I didn't need the FCR at the time. FCR ring. And just some Magic Find gloves that I picked up. Did get an Anni this morning. Just some random charms. Kelly Staff. Merc's kind of clutch over here. A little behind chat. You'll be alright. Insight. Bulwark. Treachery. No Sunder yet. Noob. I know, right, Merc? Right? Look how fast I run, though. Almost not worth teleporting. Maybe I'll do some Pindle runs. I haven't done Pindle runs in a very long time. Probably don't need to bring everybody up. Probably just... Ethereal? No. One-socketed. Everything bad about it. Respecting a magic hour later. Back to fire because you found a Fire Sunday. Ha! Nice. Old Fire Sunder. Yeah, I hadn't gotten one yet. I haven't really tried much. Like, I'm not... I mean, I could actually terrorize full axe, obviously, because you get enough of these shards nowadays. That was actually the first level 5 one I got. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm not a big... Maybe let's terrorize Act 1. Act 1's my go-to, because it's just, you know, all the monsters are pretty easy. Do a few of these. I feel good. I feel like some luck coming, especially if we get a bunch of likes on the video. I feel like that's going to be my good luck charm. Get a lot of likes on the stream. Have I ever had a cheesesteak, Mewtwo? It might shock you, but yes, I have before. Surprising, I know. Oh, nice, Merc. You had a... Merc says he had a Herald drop right just before Andy died. So when Andy died, it like cheesed the Herald instantaneously and dropped the Sunder Charm. That's wild. They are called Philly cheesesteak. This is a true story. This is a true story. I mean, I invented them, and then when I named them that, it was, you know, it made sense, you know. I wouldn't call them like a Michael cheesesteak when my name's Phil, right? What? You guys dropping garbage with my 50 magic find. We'll do one more. I'll go do something else. Doing pretty good. Heavy Spark. We got 50. Maybe I'll do some random runs until I see what the next Terror Zone is. Here, some random MF stuff. And then maybe I'll drop a big old shard, and then I'll, you know, take care of that. Yeah, it would be weird, I know, right? Good afternoon. Looks like I don't even have any boots on. The color of them. Change my mind. That's what it's nice to play sometimes when you're not just like planning a, what do you call it? Planning a gimmick for a video or whatever you want to call it. Another shard. Bind Hell Lister. No. Bone demons aren't really really worth it as much anymore, I don't believe. Especially it's like softcore, you're just like going with whatever damage, you know, so like with this one you use these guys because they link up monsters and they all take shared damage, so it like increases your DPS, so you definitely can. There's argument for it, but I did get the point down to... Oh, no, I didn't. I just got point down to Defiler here. $450 too much. Oh, it's only too much if it's causing you to kill monsters slower. Like, if it's like a noticeable amount slower, then you probably got too much, like that it's hurting you negatively. Or if you're trying to find rune word bases or something, of course, that's gonna hurt you. Playing D2 the other day, cowing and a random dude quoted you in the game. I can't remember what he said, but he was something. He said something, Sweet Phil. Nice. Legendary. Just legendary. Yeah, there's a couple of times I'll hop into a game, like I'll play, because sometimes every once in a while, especially probably the first 2 weeks after a ladder reset, I'll just hop in a game if I have 20 minutes and just do a few runs or something. And some people will be like, wait, are you the real Sweet Phil? I'm like, yes, I am the real Sweet Phil. It's kind of a funny, like, you know, I don't know. You never expect in your life that you'll do something and someone will be like, wait, are you the real? And then say your name. You know, wait, you're actually that person? Like, you're really him? It's kind of a weird, you know, not bragging or nothing, but it's just kind of one of those, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, he followed up with, yeah, you're an effing idiot. And I was like, oh, great. Thanks. No, I'm just joking. Did not. I just wanted to throw something funny in there. All right. Time for a soda pop. Are you the Sweet Phil? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I'm feeling Griffin's Eye on this run. I'm feeling it. Come on. Why do you take longer this time? I meant the next one, actually. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I meant the next one. Oh, hold up. I didn't realize. I'm so dumb. I didn't realize the Terror Zone changed. I forgot they changed so fast. It's TZ Andy coming up next, fellas. In 5 minutes, it's TZ Andy. So if anybody didn't know that and you're like sitting around like sitting on your computer doing something dumb like working or something, TZ Andy. Semi-famous Phil, I know, right? There's like several thousand 40-year-old dudes around the world that know who I am. Treat yourself to a well-done steak. You better believe it. Better believe it. I might get a well-done steak today. Who knows? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll treat myself. Maybe I'll only cook it to medium well. See what all the fuss is about. Cooking it less amount, you know. MMC said you just had switch screens to get to work. Not anymore. Did you fight Declone or buy an Annie? Declone spawned on Europe earlier. Not too tough with these builds, pretty much, you know. Utilize the Malice and then I just like chained him up. I tried throwing, you deal way more damage when the chains are like on the ground like this. But it's so hard to get the chains, like, see, they don't last very long. It's really annoying. So I just wrapped them up like with a bazillion of them and then ran in circles till they disappeared and then wrapped them up again. You know, like how you wrap them up like this. Wrap them, wrap them, wrap them, wrap them. Run in circles, wrap them, wrap them. As Raka said, I'm only 35, dude. Just a young 35. 35 years. I think 35, isn't that the cutoff that you're officially an Unk at 35? I don't know. Marty says, Warlock, ugh, still mad they ruined your favorite game. I mean, you can do the same thing with the Hydrasork, so I mean, you just lower res them, drop a bunch of Hydras, run in a circle. Lower res them, drop a bunch of Hydras, run in a circle. Oh, Unk's at 30? Oh, didn't know that. Keep pushing it down, all of a sudden, Unk, you're gonna be like, you're over 18, Unk. Unk status. All right. With my slow mobility here, I guess I should just go to Andy right now. Maybe I'll get there before the thing starts. Unk strength. Ooh. Oh, the Unk strength is now dad strength. They got rid of the, you know. Every like. Oh no. Hey, can I make a game and someone give me the waypoint real quick? RR5 password R. Can someone give me the Catacombs level 2 waypoint? If anyone's around. Noob status for Phil here, I know, right? You mega appreciate it. I forgot I didn't have it. I didn't get it. Appreciate you. Noob here. Noob doesn't have waypoint. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Lifesaver. Here. I'll give you full... Oh, you left already. I was going to give you full redo. Whoopsie. Titans for sure. Yeah. They're coming for you. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, man. Alright, I have the waypoint now. Well, why shouldn't I take out monsters along the way? Why shouldn't I? I can't help it. I'm like Smeagol with the... Why shouldn't I just keep it? Can't help it. This is a dead-end one, right? Yeah. Unreal. Oop. Alright, can't help it. Gotta be down here. Gotta be. Or it better not have been... Oh, I was off to the side. Right here, maybe. Online P1TZ Andy ones runs much worse than offline, that's for sure, huh? Use all my charges here, and it's going to take me one eternity to get down there. Can I guess right, please? Please. That's it. It kind of cracks me up. People complaining on my videos. Oh, never mind. This guy's cheating. He's playing single player. That's I'm like, you do realize you could play single player and get the map to stay the same too, right? So I'm thinking to people like, how is single player cheating? It's a different game mode. Unreal. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Whoops. I had the wrong one up. Rappy. Wait, is he like immune? Wait, is Andy like immune to magic damage? Why was she not taking any damage for a time period there? I'm not sure what happened there. She was not taking any magic damage for like a solid 5 seconds. Same guy could never single player Grail. Yeah, right. Just need some gold to get my... I mean, I got the one open spot up here. Why not? Nope. I am not answering the phone spam risk, actually. Both are fun. True story. Oh, I didn't... So I didn't... Oh, no, I did repair the charges. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You gotta be here. Oh, it's gonna be way over here? No way. This way? Maybe? Is this that one tile? It is. Alright. Thank you. Run, 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 run. Tease Annie, come on. Nope, not doing it. Yes. Congrats on the Annie. Appreciate you. Ooh. Huh. Is there something that, like... Why is she taking no damage, and now she's taking damage again? That's so weird. Does this thing give her immunity to magic or something? Like this? I don't understand what's going on with it, to be honest. I don't know. There was a Europe walk earlier, yeah. Chains bugged as soon as the boss starts moving, it takes damage. Interesting, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So it is something that other people have heard of. Gotcha. Okay. I guess I should try to do it the way you're supposed to, I guess, by throwing him on the ground and then, like, you know, teleporting past her to really hit her with the damage, I guess. I just really... The mechanic is tough to... It's annoying to... Because the chains don't stick around very long. Gotta be this way. Gotta be. Rise and grind. Yo, small soul alchemy. Yeah. Andy isn't gonna farm herself, am I right? Neither is Rot, whatever his name was. Rot something. Wish I had more magic find. Oh well. This guy's gonna give something good. Okay, maybe not. Is this tile? Dang, move. I think that's always a dead tile. Well, maybe it's not. Apparently the Merc can't survive, so... Throw some stuff we can sell for some gold. Sure. Oh my gosh. Dead Phenom. You leveled a character to 30, then realized that you forgot to click the ladder button. Sounds like something I would do. Crazy. Unfortunate. Level am I like mid-80s. Nothing crazy. Gotta check it. If you can ever go backwards, I always check it. Always. I don't know why. I don't know if there's anything to it, but if you can ever go backwards from the waypoint you're at, I always go backwards. Gosh dang it. It actually might be slight, like if you're a character like mine, it might be kind of slightly worth it to actually take out champs along the way, just because it's like so much less efficient to get easy Andy. No good. Not high enough level either. Well, I guess she'd be higher than that, wouldn't she? But oh, the Merc didn't die. How about that? Level 40 Nightmare as a Necro Summoner. No revives. All right, straight up Skelly. Nice. Materials incoming could be. Man, 45 Magic Find Materials. Who? Consume them. Thank you. I guess I kept missing. Go. Okay, well, anyways. Hurt a charm. Don't want to waste my time if it's a large charm or something. Wait, was it a Geeds that dropped back there? Or a Sunder? Yeah, I forgot about that. That Sunders can drop from other places now. Was it? Did you guys see it? And was it a unique Grand Chime? You know, I'm be honest, where it was at now, it's probably faster just to take out Andy, go back to town, and come back down from the top. It's, you just know it's gonna be like a two light radius large chime, right? All I did was hear it. I didn't see it at literally at all. So yeah. Didn't see, but it definitely was a Sunder. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, Andy, there's something with Andy where Andy doesn't take any damage at first. Kind of weird. Alright, let's go get the Sunder Charm now, huh? Oh no! I thought he was not going to die. He must have been poisoned and cold, and I couldn't see the poison. Where was it now, though? Always is, isn't it? I'm going through like 150k gold every run here between the charges and the Merc. Sunder Charms now can drop from like any monster, almost any monster in hell difficulty technically. You actually have a reasonably okay chance of them dropping from like Andariel and Mephisto and stuff. Not great, but you're most likely to get them from Heralds. Drastically, like, more likely. But they can drop from other places now, yes. Like, you can find them like a regular Diablo 2 item. Like every other item in the game, essentially. Yeah, you can technically find them from, yeah, the Nightmare Act bosses that are terrorized, you can find them from. But it's quite literally pointless to do that. Because why would you run Nightmare TZ Andy when you can get all the same stuff or better and get, you know, just running Hell difficulty Andy, which is right, you know, you can't run the Terror Zone until you beat Nightmare difficulty anyways, and then you're at Hell Andy anyways, so. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess I should just wrap her up and, like, hope for the best, huh? Because, yeah, like, it works great once it starts dealing damage, but it's one of those things that kind of looks like a bet, like, it's like, oh my gosh, Thunder Charm's a nightmare, this is crazy. On the playthrough, it's going to be so, but it's like, doesn't functionally work out that way. You know? As Raka, you got your first ever Sunday from Andy the other day. Yeah, it's something like, I'd have to look up the numbers. The thing is, too, that I looked up. Oh, those are better than what I'm using. Same Magic Find but Tri-Res. And Dex. Okay, upgrade. Huge upgrade, maybe not, but upgrade nonetheless. I was going to keep this and just make a rhyme right now just to get more Magic Find, to be honest. So, what is a rhyme? Shale F, I think? Guess I'm not. Oh, so getting any random Sunder Charm from Andariel in, like, Hell difficulty is, like, 1 in 2,000? Or, no, 1 in 3,200. Like, if you're online farming Andy by yourself and you have, like, 300 Magic Find. It was 1 in, like, 3,200 runs to get a Sunder Charm. So technically, there's 6 Sunder Charms, so it's like 1 in like 500 or 600 runs to get any random Sunder Charm. But then, you know, you don't know if it's going to be the right one or not, so. I didn't look into every number everywhere, so. You beat the 1 in 6,000 odds, yeah. Well, the 1 in 6,000 from Llama, that is the worst luck of anybody's ever gotten in the history of mankind. Farming to get an SOJ from Nightmare Andy. It's quite literally the worst luck anyone could possibly ever get. I know that's not factually true, but like I'm gonna say it's true anyways. Deal some damage, please. Start dealing damage. Come on. Okay, no, it's not gonna deal damage. Okay. Just no damage? Just no damage? Okay, finally deal damage. Hopefully they get that fixed up so it's not so buggy on the freaking damage, you know what I mean? No name. I do what you're saying that I don't do and you're asking why I don't do it. I do that every run. Yep. Yep. Every one. They all got killed by Andy right there. So, and I consume one in quite literally every run, just like this. Every run. He do it. Exactly. He do be do it. Wait. Come on, it's got to be out here. You can't run this far and it not be out here, right? Actually, you can. Unreal. It's 7. What did I went against my own rule. When you can go backwards, you do it. Dang it. I have these rules for a reason. I don't even follow my own rules. Jaw from the pits, legendary. We'll try doing it this way, maybe. See how much the damage there? Holy smokes, those chains. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get this. Maybe, I don't know what split mail sells for. Crown shield, maybe. I need the gold. I just hate having to swap around, like, do all this little thing, so. Screenshot of it. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. You can absolutely get jobs from the pits for sure. Congratulations. It's deflecting. There you go. Only have to replenish the charges, not the whole everything now. How does the statues collect from bosses work? Supposedly all the bosses, whether they're terrorized or not, can now drop the statues. That's the short of it. There's nothing more beyond that, pretty much. I actually don't know that I've found a statue yet, actually, but I don't do. This isn't really a farm act bosses type of build, so. Generally, Easy Andy will make an exception, huh? Teleport, please. Gonna need to bring that guy back to life, so we'll need that. Yeah, statue on the quest skill from Bale. There you go. G Stacks. Going on. Welcome in. Must have clicked that on accident. Don't want to go there. Oh, what am I doing? I should have seen that. Please, 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 please. It's got to be up here. It always is. Wow. The same. I hate that. Not the same tile, but it's like a similar one. Stupid dead end one. Run, 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 run. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay. Let's try it like this, maybe. Maybe it'll be better this way. Yeah, that's a strat. I need to get away from my Sork strat, going in that one corner, one side, and you go straight up and down. "11 minutes left." Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at, Marty. I'm hurrying. This is fast as I can go with this character. I'm too budgety. No Enigma yet? Noob. You can go backwards, do it. That's the rule. Not that way. Not that way. Oh, rule broken. Unbelievable. The exact same. Is this the same map? That was a level 3 map, I think. Oh, come on. Who does this to people? I don't want to use all my charges like instantaneously here. Save some time. Okay, I'm getting just owned here by these maps, I'll tell you what. Just owned. What? Great. Ran behind the pole. Messed everything up. There, I can wrap her up now. Good. Dropped one item because everything fell inside. Great. Great, great, great. Solid use of my $80,000 teleport charges there. Perfect. North America? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, ex-human. That's a very long comment. I'm gonna be honest. Have to read while I'm playing. Paragraphs are always tough to read while you're playing. Shadow, I don't read whatever language that is, so try to stick to English in the chat, please. So I, you know, make sure nobody's saying anything real bad. Sorry. Breaking my rule. Okay. I need to get out of here. Great. Oh my goodness. I getting held up everywhere. Every little thing that could hold you up. Hold me up. Okay. Fine. Fine. My God. The map luck is getting just out of control. Dang it. She ran behind the stinking wall again. Like her go-to. Run behind a pillar, so don't mind that. I think that's the first time that's happened to me. Double statty drop. Ooh. Tony Mars from Ace. Congrats on that one. Patzor. Congratulations. Yeah, the AI is upgraded. She's hugging the pillars on purpose. She knows what build I'm doing. She's, yeah. 300 watching. Thank you all for joining me on this Monday morning of Salayan. Oh. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh my word. We're at the middle of end of a TZ run, but thank you so much, Wicked Plumber, for these. Yeah, legend. Appreciate you. In a hurry, doing these Andy runs almost up. Thank you so much for the crazy, insane generosity. My God. My goodness. Thank you so much. Wait, this. My goodness. Can't thank you enough, my man. Everyone who got one of those gifted memberships on YouTube, make sure you thank Wicked Plumber. Thought I'd be barbecuing? No. No. Oh, what? That's not. I'm not at the right spot. I mean, 10 o'clock in the morning? No. I don't know. I didn't hear from nobody about anything going on. I didn't reach out to anybody to find something going on, so I guess I'm just sitting at home. It's whatever. Not worrying about it. What if what are you saying? What if the map's layout didn't like reset? No, it's just part of the online experience. There's so many other benefits to playing online relative to single player that, you know, if you made farming more efficient and like by giving them the same maps online, and then also you have trading and like sharing gear between all these different people, it would just, you know, everybody would gear like so fast. Even more so than everybody does now. Bro. Ugh. Boy, I'm getting just owned here. Fine. Maybe if we just go a little bit slower on it, we'll just do like, of course you would. Just stack up right against the pillar. Boy, when she's down here more, she just barely touched those things and lost all of her life. Day off paid? Does Gal back? No. No. Neither one of us have jobs that get paid days off, really. She is actually sort of like at work right now. She has to get set up for they do an Indy 500 race in Detroit every year, and that's like coming up here. She had to go to Detroit for a few hours this morning and do a few little BS things, and she actually took the daughter with her, so just like show her the big city. But my daughter's 10, she's probably only been to Detroit like 3 or 4 times, so. You know, it's always cool when you're a kid, and I mean, even for me, it's like, wow, look at these. She had to go down to the Renaissance Center, and they're going to be tearing those down like in a few years or something like that. And they're the tallest buildings in Detroit, which is kind of, so it's kind of cool to take her and see it and whatnot, I guess. We'll tearing down a couple of them or whatever, you know. You kidding me? Come on. You can do it. You can do it, game. Just give me the way down, please. Wow, he just got ripped in one shot. One little touch. Double essence, alright. Take it, I guess. So far, looking like the Warlock is a new mosaic. I mean, I guess if you're looking at how well Warlock takes out like P1 Andy, I guess so. I guess it's the same as it's funny because literally 50% of people are like, Warlock's garbage now. They nerfed it into the ground. The thing's terrible. It sucks. And then 50% of the people are like, wow, it's completely busted. Oh my gosh, what'd they do to it? I'm like, how is 11 seconds apart from each other? People are complaining it's busted and broken, and also it got nerfed into the ground and it sucks now. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Where was I here? Didn't get the shale. Wait, why is this here? I must have threw this over here on accident, of course. Yeah, it just is what it is. Warlock is both busted and it's nerfed into the ground and is garbage now. So somehow it's both of those things. But maybe we'll throw these over. Get some more magic find, get some more FCR. I don't have an FCR amulet. This is why I can't get up to the 125, unfortunately. Wait, I can have another ring. Throw them chains down real quick. Go. Wish you could have enjoyed the free conviction. Yeah, getting free conviction was busted for sure. And really, honestly, no, you don't use it as much anymore. But like, honestly, people should like the cursed. You should just not be able to have and stuff. Interesting thing, I mean, I wasn't killing a lot of monsters, but not one herald like the whole terror zone. You know what I mean? I guess I wasn't really killing a lot, but okay. Well, nothing that crazy, but maybe someone needs something like that. I meant to run to the Dark Woods here. Wait, I need to go back the other way because there's underground passage, dummy. Well, while we're here. Dum. Bob says what they did is just upset everyone. Well, everyone's going to be upset no matter what. So, because for some people, this isn't busted enough. Like the Warlock builds aren't powerful enough because they just want to be able to have like Wirt's leg and wreck everything in the game in one shot. And then, you know, other people are anti-change people, which I mean, I'm kind of anti-change guy, so. The thing about magic damage is anything you add magic damage, it automatically is going to be, you know, you can just take everything out. Like, it wouldn't be crazy to like hit something like this, like with a fireballer would have killed that way faster, you know. But there's nothing immune to magic is the thing. And part of the stun of this build, along with it being magic damage of this skill, is a bit much in my opinion. The sucks everything in and stuns it. And its magic damage is like, can it still do Ubers? Echoing Strike? I mean, I'm sure it can. Or I mean, just the Warlock in general. You can do Ubers with any build in the game. So, like any character in the game can essentially. Some are easier than others. Like I wouldn't do it with any build in the game, but most people, like somebody can. All they can hope to do is make everyone equally unhappy. Yeah, pretty much. If honestly, that's the thing. Like, if half the people say the build is too strong, and half the people say it's way too weak and it sucks, and half say it's too strong and the game's ruined, that probably means it's close, at least close to where it should be, huh? Wrong way, of course. Did I not do this, or did it run out already? Wait, how am I at... I meant to get at the higher breakpoint so I could cast those faster. Try that out. The hedgehog heralds that shoot spikes, you got one of those? Worst herald ever? Yeah, I haven't really gotten any high heralds. I haven't had any heralds that were really a struggle for this build much yet, but there's just certain builds that are obviously going to be worse for stuff like that. You know, Novus Orcs are not good against individual monsters with high life totals, so there's that, and you know. Oop. Why is this not? Which one was it? I'm getting confused. Oh, it's this. keeps like unequipping from where I want it to be at. Yeah, actually the more FCR helps out the chains, because then you can get them down faster and then you can start running around. Here's the waypoint I was looking for. See, these kind of things you can do with your chat, like bake a steak with a camera. Wait, what? I missed. I guess I don't understand. Mewtwo, sometimes you got your comments are interesting. Defeat using Arctic Blast. No. I'll hard pass. Is there no more monsters around here? No more at all? Maybe some hiding out here? Nope. Okay. Kenna said you've seen Kano do a leap barb Ubers, so there you go. Yeah, most stuff you can. I mean, there's just some that aren't good against individual targets. Just is what it is, you know. Yeah, there's some people that are just notorious for not, for their comments I just skip over, but yeah. Concentration, fanaticism, heralds. Yeah, that's a real man's herald right there. Give me that. Come on. Can I get out here? Can I please get out? Okay, no, okay. So chilled. Over here. Nothing? Oh my gosh. Run. Alright, well, density struggling a little bit. Guess that's what you get in some of these Act 1 areas. One skelly here, two little quill rats there, hiding in the trees. I don't know if I've ever seen so many trees all in one spot, jeez. Like, literally. The most trees I've ever seen in one spot. Large charm, great. Weird build with the chains. Yeah, the chains are weird, kind of, sorta. I mean, I don't know. It depends what you want, I guess. They tried something different. At least it's not just like another skill that they took from a different build and they put it on this one, like this is, and like, you know, I don't know, this. I mean, this is just a curse. It's just a curse that doesn't move. That's all these are. Like, I mean, they got all the fire skills, like, pretty much from the sorceress, the summons that are straight from the druid and the necro, like. They got the armor that's just like the bone armor and cyclone armor from the druid and necro. Like, it's, you know, at least it was something they tried doing something different, I guess. Can't use chains on controller. I could see that being a problem. Bots, I missed what the context there was, Marty, on what are you saying bots is. Oh, there we go. Herald incoming. Come get some. Correct. Those chains the way they are, maybe I do agree a little bit. They are a bit much. Like the amount of damage they output. When you get them, you know, you put a bunch down and wrap them through the monster. It is very clunky to use though. I did see even a few content creators were like, the chains are too clunky to use, and I'm, you know, and a few other people I'd seen, you know, they're like, well, they're so powerful, that's why they're so clunky, and there's magic damage, and you know. So, yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own opinion, you know. Mine's always right, and everyone else, if they disagree, is wrong. But, you know, whatever, you know, fine. Just kidding. Chains and controller, fine, says no name. Yeah, I've never really played it, but I think chains is just clunky to use no matter what, so. Oh, how to oh, gotcha, Marty. Someone asked how did declone spawn already? Could be bots. They probably didn't get them all. Wait, that was a skiller, wasn't it? Oh. Why did I think that said something about a skiller? Gotcha, good. They did a lot better. I think they've done a lot better with different bots and stuff. I haven't been seeing like you know, trade chat bots pop in here like at all. You know what I mean? And it seems like the value of things, even on the like JSP where they have their own gold sites, like the value doesn't drop as fast nowadays. I think they've done better with it. You know, I guess they're never gonna be 100%. Anywhere someone can try to make some money off of botting some items, they're gonna do it, huh? So I could see for controller running the chains, it might not be too bad if you might just have to use it a certain way, you know what I mean? Like you can't aim them like this. The way you'd have to do it is just like this, and then knife over like this, and then you run through them. Or just go like this, and then like, you know, which is pretty much what I'm doing. Pretty much. What I did want to do too is maybe not. I'm gonna load up. I'm tired of this not enough magic find thing. MF, 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 MF. I need some magic. I need a magic find belt. Wait, can you get magic find on a belt that's not? I just started to think like, wait, I've never shopped the magic find belt before. I mean, 92 lives. Huh. Where's your green ball cap? Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. Raptor started last season Abyss. Switched to Echoing Strike. Didn't play Fire yet. Gotcha, yeah. Echoing Strike was mega double busted last season, huh? Run so slow now, and then I throw the chains down so slow. Ogrima. You can get MF on a belt? Huh. I wonder why I never did that before then. Why I never went and shopped the MF belt from the vendor. Like, I guess gold wraps are just so easy to get that I would never do it usually. I don't know. I don't know. No skills. Hard pass. Dark, what's going on? Dark Draco. Yo, yo. Elite says you'll trade your gold wrap for a Tal's belt. Well, I don't have that, so. Oh. That's alright, though. I'll figure it out. I could go. I have a pull and an I could easily get a gold wrap to trade those for a gold wrap easily if I really wanted to. I might really want to actually, because what am I really doing with the belt right now? What is this really helping me? Maybe I'll do that real quick after stream or something, because I could do it mega quick. Probably. Miasma Bolt, Abyss, a better combo. The bolts, I tried using them just to see, and they weren't really like. Let me see here. They're doing much more damage than they were before. Yeah, they weren't doing nearly as much damage when I tried them before, and I had them pretty much maxed out, which is strange. Huh. Maybe I do like that more. The chains are just real clunky, aren't they? Maybe. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what was so much different I had before. But those chains do just a number on like act bosses and stuff, though. They really do. Is it just... Oh, it is Underground Passage, too. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. I saved so much money being bald. This is true. This is true. That's how I'm so rich. All the money from being bald. Saving. Don't have to pay for haircuts like you chumps. Don't have to buy shampoo. Gosh. I cannot believe people would still have hair nowadays. After knowing how bad it is, you know, financially. Am I right? Why Bezos is bald? True story. All smart people are bald. Hair a waste of experience? Kinda, yeah. It's a waste of money. Like, I can't believe you people really still have hair. It's like... Spend a lot on razors? No, they last forever. Just forever. I might spend maybe $10 a year at most on razors. So I don't know if there was a lawsuit or something, but I used to have, the razors I used to get for the exact same like handle or whatever you call it. They used to only last like a few, like I'd use them a few times and they'd start like working real bad. But they worked when they were new. They worked way better than any other razor like blade I ever got. But all of a sudden they just started working great and they started all of a sudden lasting forever. So I don't know if they got sued for intentionally making them to like malfunction or whatever, like designed obsolescence or something, whatever you call it. I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. All of a sudden they just like stopped not working after like a couple weeks. Well, I didn't see the way down, but that's fine. No way. D-Sex says no way he's shaving his entire body, he's keeping his hair. Oh, you don't want it to be just like a straight line across your neck because your hair gray here goes straight into it. You don't want a straight line across like this. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not like that, so. Three failed bail waves? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I had never seen that before this season. And then some people are like, yeah, I'd never seen that glitch before. I wonder if that's new. Is Abyss the new meta? I don't know if there's really a new meta. Do you see everybody playing Abyss? Maybe it is. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Thought the Blood Boil Tainted was the meta. Yeah, Marty, I thought about that too. If people get that glitch, maybe if they walk out of the throne, walk back in. Because I think why that glitch is happening, the one time it happened to us, is right when it was like between waves and somebody lured a monster from outside of the bail room into the bail room. I mean, it's good lightning fire, walk, run. It's not like great, but like I might keep those just because like they're the best survivability boot I got, I think. I mean, if I need specifically lightning and fire, maybe. Plus gold find, right? Am I right? Ghost spear right there. You can make a malice in that for your mercenary if you needed to. Oop. Pellyfrag got sniped with a sub there. Got hit with a sub from Wicked Plumber. Yeah, speaking of what the new meta is, what I feel like is going to happen is that like a lot of people who aren't going to have who are people who generally don't get very good gear like most seasons are going to be playing this Warlock because it's magic damage like a hammer did. J-Mod! Oh. But, some other builds are going to be equally or more powerful essentially. Because like I don't know how much the Blood Boil ended up looking like the best or whatever, but Bert and Russell saying they all left and then came back and there was a Doom Knight standing in the middle of the room with no life. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird that because there's no way out of the number of bail runs I've done in my life that I just magically somehow had never seen that happen before. And now all of a sudden it's happening all the time. There must have been something that happened with some of the changes, made some weird bug or something. Wishy says you swim faster when you're bald. True story. So if you're ever trying to run from a leopard seal or something, or killer whale. Well, you swim away from them, I guess. You wouldn't run, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's see what's on the next one here. Ooh, it's that crazy Act 3 one. Not a big fan of that one. Zealer Warlock meta? Oh yeah? Was that Passion or something? Elrune, yes! That's what I was hoping for. Yes! Blast, blast, blast. Anything good so far? Nothing insane. Nothing insane. Today. Fire lightning. Baby lightning with cold. Cold's fine though. $95. Wait, did I have 95 FCR? Yeah, I don't really have better stuff to throw on to like... Well, I need 20 off somewhere. I could anyways. I guess we'll run around faster. Need to buy a Magic Find Bell real quick. First Sunder Cold, nice. I'm about to go to every vendor and find myself a Magic Find belt. How's the reset? Kirby went pretty good. Thanks for the stream. 1 sir away from the LK prison. Best of luck. Hopefully you get that quick. To say, I never see Magic Find belts at vendors, so it's kind of like... Prove me wrong, vendors. Come on! There we go. Complaining about Sunder is crazy. Yeah, well. Yeah, I guess, kind of. You can never tell exactly what you're gonna get, so. Come on. Ah! Stop rubber banding me. There we go. Magic Find paying off. Because we know this is a Stone of Jordan. Woo! Oh, well. Not a Stone of Jordan, but Neothak run incoming? Maybe? Maybe? Oh. Okay. You could probably trade that for something too. I think they were going, someone found one yesterday and they said they were trading for an ist, which is not bad. Hopefully that is accurate, or maybe even more. Maybe they're worth even more now. Well, I didn't sell. After this Terra Zone, I'll go sell this stuff. The next Terra Zone, Gabajo anyways. Best Warlock build with solo play. If you're like solo play, doing everything yourself and you're not going to get perfect gear, probably this one. This is probably the best, like, not perfect gear solo play. You can sort of do everything build. Ubers would probably be a really bleeping annoying on this, I'll be honest. So maybe not Ubers, or probably not going to be great for Ubers or Colossal Ancients, but most other things you can do with this. Yeah, see when you drag them chains through how much damage those things do? It's crazy. Godric, appreciate you. One minute. We'll see. Maybe I can find another pack in the corner over here. This list of names is crazy. All right. Did I completely respec out of fire? Yeah, no, I didn't. Did I do fire at the start? Yeah, I did do fire at the start. I probably should have just like not did fire anyways, because you get this right off the bat anyways, and just come down to like the chains, eventually 30 abyss. You could just go straight down here, but I did end up doing fire, and then respect. So these points here are not hard points; they're all soft points. From gear I got, and then the fire that's been shooting out is there's a 5% chance of Ring of Fire when I get struck, so let's go and don't sell that. No, no, no. Don't forget to hit the like button on YouTube. Heard there was a bunch of people over there. I didn't even really check, just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting with y'all, but over 300 of you fine slayers on YouTube. Hit that like button for me. I don't know how many likes we got on YouTube, but make sure you hit the like button because I know we need more. You know what? I got it. Why shouldn't I go farm Neothak for a second just because? Why shouldn't I? You know? Could Could fire be as good as this? I haven't played it since the new patch a ton. I've been playing this one mostly. I would say probably, yeah. Like Apocalypse and then flame waving through stuff can be crazy fast, especially when you get the best gear at the end of the game. I don't have the waypoint, so we're just gonna trek it. Yeah, it seems like the fire build could be really, really good. Like maybe even the fastest, like best one. A lot of all the builds are really good, to be honest. It's like, you know, this whole the problem is when you got a game like this, everyone always wants to do what's the best instead of like playing like which builds work and are fun to play and then choosing which one to do, you know. So with the Warlock, I wouldn't think so much like what's the meta, what are we doing? Is it like Paladin, it's like do the Hammerden. Hammerden's meta, hammer, you know, or something. I wouldn't think about it like that. Just think about which one you want to do and do that one. Worth putting more points into enhanced entropy. I did. Is it worth it? I guess. I think so, but like, if you're going to be using Abyss a lot, I would say. The radius is kind of the clutchest thing of it, to be honest. Or the Abyss bonus radius. That's the one thing I kind of noticed the most. So if you're going to be just one of those people, kind of like me, Abyss does enough damage where there's a pack, you just like drop Abyss and then just keep going, you know? I mean, what else are you going to put your points into, right? Like, I guess some people use them to get down to a bound demon or something, but I don't use the demons. The bound demons don't really seem necessary. So you get the huge radius to take everything out really quick. It is an underwhelming bonus though from it, I will admit. Kind of, sort of. So. Totem Keeper says a lot of fire immunes. That is true. That is true. Yeah, maybe I will go. Someone mentioned earlier. Sorry, I was reading so many comments. I get hard to keep track of which ones I answered and remember here. But three-socketed. Someone said three-socketed, three-topazed helm magic find. I should do that. You're right. That's my go-to for forever. So I don't know why I didn't. Because what does the one skill from lore do for you? I mean, it helps you a little bit, of course, but think of all that beautiful magic find. Do you want set book? I mean, it's fine. I got a, you know, Warlock one there with 20 all res and man after kill and stuff. I'm good. I usually don't take all the handouts. I took a couple, but I don't want to take too many. Makes me feel like a schlub if I just take all these handouts. Elders, dang. Got the two. I wasn't even paying. Am I still on the first level? I've been running around the whole first level here. Ah! How dare you rubber band me? Forgot. These guys could drop me something good too. All this density down here. Nailed it. 100 strength. I mean, I feel like I should probably get up to at least 100 strength anyways. So maybe it'll be fine. At least to where, you know, 95 is at Alder's boots and a few other pieces. So getting up to 100 and whatever, 105 is probably a-okay to do anyways. Garrus still hasn't found a good book. Yeah, I just got this one last night from G-Stacks found it while we were on chatting in the Discord and stuff. Little group, just a group chat with other people. Okay, can I get out of here, please? Thank you. Found it while he's playing through Nightmare. I was like, really? So if you don't want that. No four-socketed sword yet. Still a noob. This is true. Why did I not see the way down? I went around the whole map. Am I blind? I missed the one little... Oh my gosh, it's gonna be right there, isn't it? Haha! Yeah, that's the only place. I don't know which map this is until I get the waypoint, really. Or something. I think it's straight down the right map, maybe. Oh, no. This one. Okay. Straight across. Up a little bit. There we go. Go repair all this stuff. The Charcy it goes. You're doing solo self-found? Gotcha. The Charcy it goes. Yeah, I think we'll hang on to that, actually. Thought I had another three-socketed helm. I must have used it for something. Gems. Yeah, I got enough for 3 topaz helm. Legendary. Put this. I got the extra strength points I was saving in case I needed them, and I probably... I don't know where that strength's coming from, and I'm going to take it off, and I'm not going to have the strength anymore. We'll use them, whatever. Who cares? So much magic find. Wait, 25 FC... Oh. I was like, why do I have 25 FCR? What have I done? 77. Just over. Law Gnome, I have no idea, to be honest, if they were going for a new 99 record. Do I think we'll ever get a solo self-found ladder? I don't personally. I don't understand the point of a solo self-found ladder. Like, why wouldn't you just play single player if you were gonna play by yourself? I don't really understand. Like, I guess the maps reset online, but there's not. I mean, there's like a small. I guess you challenge yourself to see how you compare by doing solo self-found against the like. I don't know. I personally just don't get it much. I don't really get it. Ozzy Corp is playing so much stuff. Huh. I have Nature's Peace on, and he's blowing up literally everything. Nature's Peace was doing nothing. I wonder if the monsters, when they're linked or something, count as being killed by these guys instead of me. I'm not really sure. But that was disappointing that Nature's Peace did nothing, so... Matthew, I don't get it because I get items handed to me. I get items all the time handed to me. I can always tell when someone never watches my stream in their videos or anything when they say things like that. Yeah, I get items handed to me, which is why I'm using a spirit sword all the time. Yeah, okay. Yep. Burr or beer? How is it spelled? I would pronounce it how it's spelled rather than pronouncing it in a way that is not how it's spelled. Personally. Skill tree? Skill tree's pretty easy. Break down the magic stuff. That's it. Got a book from a rando. I don't see. I can really tell how much you watch the stream and how much you actually care to be accurate with what you're saying and stuff. I literally just said I was in Discord chat talking to people, and I was playing and we were magic finding, and someone I knew found this book, this incredibly valuable book that's worth so many high runes, and they were just gonna like, I don't need it, I'm gonna throw it away, and I was like, I guess I'll take it if you're gonna throw it on the ground. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sure, yeah. I'm the streamer that takes all these handouts. Yep. Anyways, let's read some comments from people who matter. I'm too far away for it to work is what's going down. That's what's going down. 4 Germans? Nah, it's beer, trust me. It's Burr, I mean, trust me. Rich guy with a 3-tail best helmet, alright. Tubby, yo! Tubby, what's going on? Oop. I was thinking I was at... Oop. Eliza, welcome in. Yeah, Shaco would be great. Shaco would be great, huh? You know what I think is kind of happening? How... So... The Nature's Peace like gets rid of the bodies, right? What's the rate? Like, does it take up like the entire screen? Anything that drops dead in, like within like 2 screens or something? Or maybe I'm too far away. I don't know. But what I could do is max survivability. All right, well, we'll move on from that guy. We'll move on from that guy. Oh, for a second there, I forgot I was online. I'll be honest. Mustang, yo! Thank you so much for the Slayer ship. Legendary Slayer ship, actually.
G-Stacks is the man.
True story. Accurate statement. And thank you so much for the 35 months of a legendary Slayer ship. Appreciate you. Figured I'd just stop and take out some champs. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't looking. I didn't look. See, I got in the zone of like if I was playing on single player, you just keep going the same way over and over again. I'll stay really far away, so he can't get me. Whoa, or he can. Yeah, the Nature's Peace isn't helping. I'll be perfectly honest.
1 month to go, and we have super special anniversary.
G-Stacks, thank you so much for the 59 months of Legendary Slayer ship. Look at these 2 Legendary Slayers right here. Round of applause. Appreciate you. Fat Bell was, I think I pronounced right, is a 3 Chaos 20 FCR blue amulet, blue helmet worth anything? It could be. I'm not an expert on stuff like that because it's so rarely to find. You're talking like a diadem. I would say it probably is. You may have to. I've heard some stories. I never find things like that, so I never trade them. Sometimes I'll hear like you have to take it to Larsic and you have a 50% chance of getting 1 or 2 sockets. And I hear if you get 1, it's worthless. If you get 2, it's worth a lot. But don't quote me on that exactly. That's just, you know. How much MF? Why don't we look at the magic find? I don't really know. I don't. 150. 150. Boy, the Nature's Piece really is. It just feels. I hate having Nature's Piece and then he's corpse exploding all the time at me. You know. Real annoying. Whoops. Sorry, I clicked the... Sometimes I try to teleport too far and I go off the screen of my mouse. Over onto OBS. That's the strat. I figured it out. There's all these... You gotta play the chains a little bit differently. I figured it out, guys. Figured it out. Type says, surprise, a gold wrap hasn't dropped yet. Maybe a tad. Maybe a wee tiny bit. Is that good? Why not? Just in case. Another elementals for the druid. I don't know. Well, if somebody needs it, we'll throw it in the giveaway pile, I guess. Maybe some druid, some elemental druid needs you know. Why shouldn't I? Exactly. See? See? This is why I did it. Couple 7 MF small charms right there. Guaranteed. Allegedly. Ah. Okay. Best way to gain level solo online? Solo online, bro. I would, First of all, I would recommend don't do that. At least get into games, like, with random pub games to level. But I don't know about, like, players 1 difficulty leveling. That's just a very, very slow, miserable, like, idea. In my opinion. I'm not sure I can necessarily give you a definitive, like, yes. Players 1 difficulty with nobody else in the game with you. I thought I picked up 2 small chimes. Guess I'm blind. Terror zones will be fine, I guess, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll tell you though. Sweat Hog, happy Memorial Day to you too. It's a United States holiday, if anyone is unaware. See, obedience runes can drop in Nightmare and Hell, right? I don't know how high the runes can go in Nightmare. I don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe I don't think don't you need a Co to make obedience? I know you need a Hell. Don't remember. But, boy, none of that stuff has... Well, trash, yeah. If you ask if something drops from the Countess, people are talking about normal. Not if you're running Nightmare Terror Zones. $150 heralds later, still no sunders. Unfortunate, Peter. Unfortunate. Yeah, I got my sunder on single player on the second herald I took out, so. Haven't got one online though. Elko Theleth Fall. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. I knew there was a Co in it. We'll grab a bunch of these. Why not? Bill Rats, we'll pass on that. Rune. Take some stuff for our charges. There's only 117 likes in here. Fellas, there's been like over 300 for like 3 hours. YouTube, hit the like button now. Do it now. No, I'm just kidding. Cut it. But please, please hit the like button on YouTube, please. I'm begging you. You got no friends and no other goals than MFing for Chronicle. Yeah, I would say if you want a level, my recommendation, find pub games. You know, go down the thing, find Bale Waves or Chaos Runs or something, and do that. And then if you can, when their stuff's terrorized, you know, kind of do that stuff. Yeah, Gold Wrap and Chance Guards. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Why not? Look at the density. Look at the density. Get me lucky, game. Maybe? No? Ooh. The poison, though. Oh, immune to magic, you chumps. No, my one nemesis. Ah, I'm hitting like the wall or something. Already double tapped the like button. Bishop, come on. Three Sunder Charms offline in 3 days, like 10 hours of play. Yeah, that's the thing too. I got the Sunder Charm. I mean, I was playing like a fully decked out Hammered on an offline single player, so. What I noticed too is I don't know if there's anything to this or if it's just imagined. Small anecdotal experience, you know. I got way more heralds on single player when I was rocking that Hammered than I have been on this character online here. It could just be anecdote for sure. Like every time I hopped in a Terror Zone, I was getting a herald. I don't know if so yeah. I was getting at least one herald in every Terror Zone I ran, so just not sure. Could be strictly anecdote though too, for sure. Or anecdote. Strictly anecdote. Yeah. Good job, Phil. That's the thing. Full Act 1, no heralds. Yeah, I had heard, and I don't know the validity to this again. It was just a person said a thing. So I don't know. That there seemed to be something going on to where if you terrorized a full act with a shard, you would get like, the heralds would spawn the same way they were spawning before. But if you ran normal terror zones when they were terrorized, then you would get heralds like at an increased rate. But even if you ran this terror zone, and then you went ahead and terrorized a whole act, the act that you terrorized would be, the herald would spawn at the rate of the old one. I didn't even look where I was going. I was too busy chatting there. This is all unconfirmed, so. Players count offline. So if I'm not mistaken, Sunder drops and heralds aren't affected by players count, right? Like the Sunder drop rates and heralds and stuff are not supposed to be affected by players count. Little 4-socket Monarch off the rack. There we go. Oh. Little one that can help some people out. So realistically, actually, higher players counts would cause slower kill speed, which would lead to fewer heralds and fewer Sunder Chimes, actually. So actually, you're better off getting a Sunder Chime on players 1 than you are on playing higher players counts, to be honest. Actually, guys, I didn't look again. I keep forgetting to look at where I'm supposed to go to get to the guy. Oh well. Slaying demons is never bad. I just keep forgetting. Spirit Monarch? Yeah, I just gave one away. I could make another one, I guess. I just, I didn't look again. It is this way, okay. Just keep forgetting. It takes so much strength requirement, you know? Got a key. So yeah, pretty much loop them up and then tally stomp them is what it looks like. And then the tally stomp will probably send you on the opposite side of them. And then the chains just like nuke them is looks like my strat I need to do here. Just farming this just because there's no real great reason, but Mercs is streamer luck, you better believe it. Just got my Titans, nice. Ezraka, congratulations. Mewtwo says maybe that's why they call single player cheating. More heralds. Maybe. Wait. A little bit surprised. I haven't got a single skiller so far this season. Not even like curses for the Necro or something. Man, I am freezing. Got a hoodie or something. I mean, I honestly might just throw on some more Magic Find because the Nature's Piece is doing absolutely nothing for me. Just literally nothing. 25 to life in Magic Find. Lethargy Charge is kind of neat, I guess. Sure, why not? I'm never going to use that at this point. We'll hang out of that, I guess. Why shouldn't I roll another spirit? Tell, Thol, Ort, Amon. Ammon. Guaranteed 35 FCR. 26 degrees in the house? That's like below freezing temperature. Yeah, that's about what temperature it is. No, but it's probably, I don't know, it's probably like in the 60s in my basement, so. I bet you it's probably like 64 or something. Probably about. 35, here you go. Tell, Thul, Ort, Am. Yes, okay. Tell, Thul, Ort, Ammon. Thanks a lot, chat. It was gonna roll good until you jinxed me. I could do another one. Rerolling a spirit that I don't even need. Because I'll never have enough strength to use it. Reroll. Ah, why not? Because you guys beg so much. Yeah, I got half of the perfect FCR roll. True story. I got the 5 in the FCR roll correct at least. Tell, and oh, it didn't do that. Online, whenever I'd roll these, it would always throw the am in the bottom corner. That's why I just did that. But it actually puts them in order online. That's interesting. So, Tell, or it's got to be better, right? Couldn't be worse. It's better, technically. Okay. Another generic spirit shield. So, all right. Well, that was fun. Crystal and Passage, Frozen River. Ew. Oh, I didn't repair the charges. Ah, we'll probably be fine with how many we got. Maybe I'll just run it. Why not? Get lucky on a unique longsword along the way, huh? Oh, not even eligible. A lot of monsters in here. Here we go. Getting her Amon back. Amon rune. Holiday slaying. Yep, yep. Memorial Day in the United States. Happy Memorial Day if you're in the States and you are out grilling or whatever. What was it the second time? 28 something. Yeah, I did go pretty quick. I just kind of was like, oh, whatever. Wait, where did he just go? I have no idea where he went. Just none. Well, I guess he's dead because there's a key. My chains were like walking around and got him, I guess. Non-ethereal. Nah. Halls of Pain bottom tier zone. Why would you say that, Bob? I disagree, sort of, kind of. I mean, it's not like huge density, super weak monsters. I mean, cool by me, I'll tell you that much. Hard to get unique packs often. I mean, I never thought about how often unique packs were, but it's more about the density down here anyways, but trying to get high runes or runeward bases and stuff, I guess. I'm not like full clean, but there's so many of these guys that you just drop one of those and it takes out the whole pack and you're good to go, you know? Guess I should check if they dropped anything, huh? Little skill issue here. Don't judge off of what I just did there, but you know. Whoa! It's almost like running like if cows had like no life pool. How much are statues worth? Not really sure. Not pro value guy here. That's for show. Over here. Uh-oh. I like this. Don't like this one bit. Had to use a few dozen potions there. Oh, it's the new, whatchamacallit. Maybe I got a use for that, huh? Get the next game before I get taken out. Ja is possible today? Oh, yeah. Oh, Bob says down here for Herald farming specifically. Maybe. Good old 1 to Warlock with 10 to Strength. Bonus attack rating. Ooh. If only I had that set book to go with it, that'd be good. Somebody refused to let me have theirs, though. Amazon, and yeah. JK. Amazon Life Leech? I don't know. Got myself to level 63, Jarrett. Congrats on that. Guy flexing over here. Who do you think you are flexing on me, buddy? Out of his mind. Unique pack. Why wouldn't? Why don't I? Hide around the corner. Drop an abyss on him. Guess I shouldn't have. How much FG for a burr if you got one today? I don't even know. I'm gonna guess $2 grand. $5 grand. I have no idea. How do you even? Oh, don't go back here, buddy. Come on. All these daggers, it's like you get like infinite gold. It's so much easier to get gold now because you can sell all these daggers to get skills on them. A little known thing that, not that it's a huge deal, but especially on playthroughs, it's so much easier to get more gold for buying a bazillion potions for your teleporter than it used to be. Because every one of these is worth a billion gold. Flame wave. Ethereal, but so Nick Court, no. So players count does not affect the Sunder Charm drops anymore. It's just Magic Find. Get our mana back. No Trist runs going. Yeah, I don't ever do Trist runs personally. Like long time ago I did, but nowadays I do not at all. I either just like level up while playing, or if you're getting like rushed, you just, you know, get bail waved or something. Personally, how did I manage an Enigma so quick? I bought it from a vendor. Teleport charges. The GOAT of teleport. Raced, welcome in. Oh. Early game early game attacking potions and knives and stuff. Yeah, that's like Act 1 normal type stuff there, but I mean more like as you're playing through the entire game or whatever. This season on the playthrough, because of those daggers and stuff, I had like 1 million gold. Like quite literally 1 million gold on the playthrough at one point. Uh-oh. Did he die too? No, he didn't. He teleported over here. I see his shadow. Want. We did it, chat. We did it. Hey, if that's the first time I got gotten, no big deal. It happens. Softcore, who cares? Wait, what? That was not you guys, that was mine. Which items? My teleport charges? Got them on the staff, of course. I actually didn't shop this one. Usually you would shop a tele staff. I was picking up stuff to sell and I identified this and I was like, oh, it's got tele charges on it. We'll hang on to that one. Staff's better than Enigma. Oh, yeah, better believe it. I'll be honest here, when I stop to think about it, I'd probably rather have Enigma, but maybe I might rather have an. Oh man, if I noticed that was a gem shrine, that'd have been way better. I actually would want some gem shrine going on. Loop them up. Come on. Ghost armor. Okay. Get out of here. I don't care about the gold. I'm about to die. Doing some dishes and watching D2R like a legend. Nice. I'm at my shop. Not seeing all the other cars from surrounding businesses is eerie. Oh yeah, there was sometimes I can remember that back in the day. I mean, who would want a spirit shroud, really? Could throw it in the giveaway pile, but I don't think anybody would want it. Can I be frozen? I mean, so whatever. I can remember that going into factory work and just nobody's around. And you're just like, Especially like, I don't know if it's like it anywhere, but there's kind of not that everybody's in a union, but it depending on what areas you work, there's certain factories that would be all around you that are all union and stuff. So when you're non-union and they all have their union holidays, which are way more holidays, you know, any national holiday like President's Day and stuff that they all get off. Yeah. You're going in like you have an early job and it's a day that a lot of other people have off and you're just like, oh god. Oh wait, it was like right there, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know about eerie. It kind of makes you feel like for me, I was always like, I need a new job. That's what I thought anytime it was like that. Like, God, I need a new job. Spirit shroud a poor man's Viper Magi? I mean, that's the truth, I guess. Very poor man. That's the homeless man's Viper Magi. I'm making you want to jump back in. You stopped playing a few years ago? Hey, never a bad time to jump back into D2, am I right? Season just started. Ready to rock. How long would it take me to get Enigma this season? 100% just depends on how lucky I get, pretty much. Essentially 100% just, am I going to get super lucky? Then yes, I will get it. Am I not going to get super lucky? I will get it. I will not get it. I would say there's a more than likely chance, most likely I'm not going to get an Enigma this season. Gotcha. Drop nothing though, so. The cardboard box of Viper Magi's, yeah. Andre, the second could be CTA and a tele staff. No, you can't hold a staff and occult arms. What you would have to do is have one in your cube, like this, and then you would, you know, swap them back and forth when you wanted to battle order up, which is incredibly annoying. I hate doing that. Johnny worked in a sweaty steel factory, describing him today. Graveyard shift, just woke up. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully your day goes as good as it can, I guess. Well, yeah, that would be a dead drive-in. Well, actually, you probably got to watch out. People driving home from their barbecues and stuff. Dodging people that had a few too many bush lights and brats at the barbecue. Huh. Balrog Blade, interesting. Not the goated item, but wow. There's a lot going on over here. Nothing noteworthy anymore. Don't need Enigma. I mean, I would take an Enigma. For sure. For sure. What would you consider a good weapon for an Abyss Warlock? Spirit Sword is a good budget option to Big Bang Boom off the bat. I mean, Heart of the Oak would be fine too. Good. What is it? What is it? It's a new... Does Void have the minus magic damage on it? People probably are using that if they can get it. Of course, it takes a Zod rune, so that's going to be a problem. Little Flame Bellow. Not that great, but yeah. Almost noon.
At your service.
We need a 4x4 cube. And a charm pack. Why do we need a 4x4 cube specifically that size? I'll also make it 30 by 30. Yeah, forget it. Boy, I'm almost out of potions here. Getting blasted. Get him. Get him with the chains. Get him. Almost coffee time. Oh, yeah, I do need another cup of coffee. It is almost noon here. I haven't even eaten yet today. Oh yeah, I was gonna see how long I'd been on. Why is the Herodic cube not a square? Logically, that does make sense, I guess. Logically. Captain Cooper, welcome in. Thanks for catching the stream. I guess you guys are right. Logically, a cube should be cubular. That's for sure. I get you. I get you. Today's a fasting day? Ooh, that's a rough fasting day. Oh yeah, what? Maybe I should go crazy here. Nah, maybe I shouldn't do that. Never mind. Get that coffee and a snack. Well, I do have a nana right here, but I'm not really super hungry. And I usually, if I'm working like this and I'm not that hungry, I usually just try not to eat. Because it's real easy to just not, it's real easy to eat. When I, you know, all the time, you know? So, if I'm not that hungry, I usually just try not to eat. Oh, I just blasted my, no! I blasted my Rancor charges or whatever that was. Gosh. Lethargy. Oh my gosh, this poison, bro. Yeah, I almost have to just go back to town here because that poison is too much. Gosh, that poison was like 1,000 a second. I want to take these guys out of anger now. Guess I can't. Grab him up. What? This guy's a cheater. I thought he was gone. Sometimes those chains are a bit weird that you think they're going to deal more damage and then they don't. Depending on if they're looped or if you wrap them on the ground and put them you know, drag them through them, and then sometimes they don't do as much as you thought they were going to do and stuff, but it just happens. That wasn't, no, Fishaholic, you cannot take credit for taking me out that time. No, no, no. Can't do it. Maybe we'll go farm an easier area. Not that this is like the most hardest, I mean. But you think OP? Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I would be fine. But you know, you people. Let's see Crystalline Passage. I love this area, right? Oh, extra fast, great. Boo! There. We'll play slow. Just drop abysses everywhere. Why is my Merc's Insight like not working at all? Now it's going. What? Oh, I didn't know there was a guy sitting right next to me hitting me, blasting me. Nope, this is boring. I was in on it. Nope, that was not you guys. Don't take credit for it. Watching while loving the hammered in. Burlissimo. Appreciate ya. What do I want? Let's just do a few more. I don't want to be on all day here. So. Tempted to go Death Sigil for the Warlock. Maybe. Couple more points I'd have to, and then getting the more radius, but especially for like Neolithek there, drop a Death Sigil in Abyss, and then when something does drop, gets close to dying, it'll just be like boom, 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 boom. Right? Farm cows. It sounds like a lot of work at this moment. I was kind of chugging juice there, yeah. Just having low res and stuff. I get poisoned while I'm taking out monsters on the way down, and yeah. Guess I should at least take out both of these packs around here. Check out these bums. I'm not used to having other charges. I just automatically click right, you know. Real Tech saying Insight not holding up. Last night you said for when you had yours? Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, it almost looked like the percentage was going up based upon the percent of mana left I had. Instead of the percentage, the total, instead of going up by the number that's the total percentage. It's almost what it looked like. Which was not how it was before, unless I've just been completely mistaken my whole life. How's the new patch feel? The Warlock's builds are all pretty powerful. They're not as busted as they were before, so. Doomiverse, welcome in. I mean, right now I'm just doing P1 Eldritch Shank, so I mean, obviously this is going to be quick, but quick and easy. Firelock feels more fun to play. Yeah, I don't really use the chains a lot. I pretty much just drop Abyss, and then, you know, you're good to go. Little lower res on a Stiletto. I mean, who's going to use 90 dex to use it? That. Let's see. Going with the death sigil for magic immune monsters? Oh, gotcha. I was figuring just to use. I thought you were talking about like running Neelathak there. So instead of him having bodies to drop, all the bodies would be blowing up before they drop dead. But yeah. The chains are a bit, I mean, they're not too bad. I mean, but like I said, I don't use the chains all the time. I pretty much only use chains against when there's one individual monster that's stronger, you know what I mean? I don't really use it on packs because it's too kind of unnecessary at this point, but full horizon set, you say? Nice. Works good for you. Race, thank you for the 100 bits.
Echoing strike rank with Hammer and Javazon. Still competitive after changes?
Where does it rank compared to like the most powerful stuff? Yeah, but it plays differently now. Slightly. By plays differently, I mean the builds is differently. Hard to say exactly. It still can work really good, but a lot of times the people when you get more damage out of maxing out Hex Purge in the synergies. And you can even do it like physical pretty much, like max physical. And then just like 1 point wonder Hex Purge if you want to go that's just what you want to do if you want to go more physical. But you can do the Hex Purge magic damage one is the kind of go-to. That's pretty good. Not like it was before though. That's the hardest thing to get over is like people playing it and the build is 10 times less powerful, but still more powerful than 90% of builds in Diablo 2, but it's less powerful than before because it was broken, you know. Bob said, "You seen a guy do declone earlier? Still was real fast. Not as fast as my build." No, I'm joking. It took me a while. I died one time too. I was like, "Oh man, I hit the wrong button. I meant to do some chains, and I accidentally threw the knife, and then declone got me, and I was like, what an idiot." Whoops. We won't tell anybody about that, but then here I am. Firelock feels real good. Yeah, I mean, I think they're all pretty powerful, so. I mean, everybody should still be happy with if they want the builds to be powerful and work good. You should definitely be happy. The only people that wouldn't be happy is maybe the people who are like anti-change people, and they're like they don't like that the Warlock has everything that every other character has. The Warlock has it too, you know. So there's no reason to play other characters, pretty much. Why can't I drop an Abyss on these guys? You got the magic damage stuff that the Hammerden had. You got the fire, you know, stuff like a Fire Sork, you know, caster stuff like that. Blasting. You got the teleport skill. You got the summons. You got even got the armor like Necros and Druids have, you know, like it's got everything. But hey, real bro. Arcane Sanctuary is not too bad. I've never really done it on this build, but I think it would work out the chains. You know, the whole... Why are drop rates so bad in this game? So you mean by bad, you mean why are the drop rates low? Because that's the best way to have a game that has items that are exciting to find. If it's super easy to find every item and you find it really quick, then it's not exciting. And that's why it's so exciting to find things in D2. It's one of those situations where people want to find stuff easier, but they don't actually know what they want, because if things were super easy to find, then what happens is you run into a game like Diablo 3, where like in a few days you have every character fully decked out. and then nothing's really that exciting to find. It's more of a relief when you find things. It's not like, yes! Oh my god, I got a jaw! Like, this is crazy! It's more like, finally, I got the freaking jaw. Like, why didn't I find it on the first day? Ugh. You know what I mean? But yeah, the easiest way to find a low is you just have to kill a ton of monsters. If you're online, it's going to be trading. And if you're on single player, it's going to be lower cuirass. Trav is obviously in there too. Trav and Cows, of course, is in there as well in the mix, but... And Sunders only drop in hell difficulty. Eh. I already know where you're going. People always ask questions like this right after something comes out. They ask it like that. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't want to accuse you of something, but I'm assuming that's a gotcha question because people have just been talking about how technically TZ act bosses in Nightmare can drop Sunder Chimes apparently. Maybe it's not a gotcha, so I don't want to just like accuse you of it, but technically TZ act bosses in Nightmare can drop Sunder Chimes now, but you'd be really not very smart to be doing that, to be honest. There's not really much motivation to run Nightmare Terror Zones, in my opinion, so. Like, there's not much of a reason to run Terrorized Nightmare Andy when at the same point in the game. You can't run the Nightmare Terror Zones till you beat Hell difficulty. And if you just beat Hell difficulty, that means you can obviously be running Hell Andy. And then you could drop, you know, a Burge off next to you or a Zod or something. You know, like, I don't know. There's just doesn't seem like much of a motivation there, but maybe some other people like it. Wasn't a gotcha, genuine question gotcha. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm just a little bit internet pilled here. Internet brain pilled. I think everybody's trying to gotcha me and stuff. Look, Phil said something wrong. He's such an idiot. This guy's so stupid. He never knows what he's talking about, you know. But yeah, that wasn't you. Gotcha. Do forgive me. Superbat says super rare, but when you got it, it's like winning the lottery. Exactly. The lottery. G-Stack still hasn't done anything in hell. Well, there you go. How can I get a chest with 3 or more sockets? Like an armor with 3 or more sockets? Just slay demons pretty much and hope for the best. They shouldn't be the hardest to find, but I mean everything takes a little bit of effort, so. Oof. But yeah, no, there's no like, hey, just go here and just click this button and you'll have an armor, right? How long can the chains go? I was hoping they'd go further. Cow's a good option. Yeah. Oh, Mustang calling out G-Stacks for his fibbing. He actually already did the Den of Evil in Hell difficulty. I can't believe he would just lie to us, G. Come on. That's a bit sketch. Elrune! We'll just hook him. Why not? Where's my mana? Come on, mana. Jeez. Someone got to 99. Good for them, I suppose. Good for them. Yeah, getting to 99 online. Ugh. Especially racing. Man, just sitting on your computer for 15 hours a day. Probably more than that, actually. I just underestimated the amount. Gross. How's the new season? Going, you know. Playing D2, never a bad day. Any Sunders have not found one online. I did find one on single player right after the patch came out, but haven't found one online yet. You know what I feel like from doing, like, I've probably been doing a little bit more terror zoning than I usually would. It almost seems like certain areas have a more likely chance to spawn heralds than other areas. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me or not. Just more anecdotes, so no proof there, but... Sleep deprived clap. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, just as I spoke. Ah! Come this way. Ooh, this is set up perfect with these, you can block him in where he's at. Easy. Game's easy. He's just stuck. Oh, I spoke. Wait a second. Oh, I have no room. I was like, why can't I pick it up? Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gents. Picking all this random stuff for gold. Let's see what it is. It could be a Geeds. I don't have one yet. What if this is a Geeds? I'd be happy with the Geeds anyways, but... Come on. Boom! Well, fire. Hey, fire warlocks out there. This one could be for you. So at least we got one. There you go. That's cool. Ooh. Yeah. Good old fire Sunday. What do I think? So I got one that fast. I'll have to see how the rest of it goes. Like if in a, you know, if I play for like another week, if I get it like a bunch more Sunder Charms or something. Because obviously even like the other seasons for Sunder Charms, the issue was like after you got okay gear, you would just like start dropping Sunders all the time because you'd blast everything so much. But having this build being magic damage, taking the amount of time it did to get one Sunder Charm, I don't know. I don't know if it's a little quick or if it feels about right. We got to play some more first. Oh. Soul Rune. Little old Rooney Rune. Wait, did I clip that? I don't know if I did or not. Probably too late. Path of Exile 2? No. Nope. I don't play other games. Not back ton, huh? Do a vid on how to cube them up. I mean, all you do is do the cube recipe. I mean, you just Google the cube recipe and bing bang boom. Get that out of here before All that minus fire res killing me here. $34, darn. I was like, wait a second, if that actually has a bunch of enhanced damage, it's got 2 sockets and Fool's Mod and 40. Oh no. The enhanced damage is 34. Wait, there's other games? I know, that's what I hear. I don't know, I've never seen it, but gotta up it. I don't have the runes for that online here. I mean, unless it happens to be pull, but usually it's not. Isn't it usually like Gull, Lem, and stuff like that? I mean, is it literally pull If it's pull I will up it, but there's no way that's what it is. I'd be shocked. I thought every one of them had a different recipe or something. Is it just IO and a perfect ruby? Really? I thought they were higher stuff than that. You are saying IO, right? You're not saying low? Gotcha. Only an IO, huh? Oh, well, did I have an IO? Go back and look. I don't remember. Yeah, if it's just that, I mean, yeah, I'll definitely do that. That's like nothing. Almost nothing. Super cheap. Did I have an IO? I think I did. I do. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should up it then, huh? Why not? Oh, 10 FCR with 52 to mana. Actually clutch. Energy Shield Novasorks would... I mean, you need the FCR maybe, since you're using Crescent Moon before SOJs and you got endgame gear. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. I guess I'll upgrade the I guess I'll upgrade just for funsies. Since it's so cheap. Okay, so Ruby. IO. Meant to put you over here. A deep one. And a Thunder Charm that I just found. Alright, here we go! What if it's perfect? I'm like rich. Enigma incoming. What do you guys think? Perfect or what? I picked it up so fast you couldn't see it. I think 5 is probably anti-perfect, isn't it? Let me know how that rolled, because I don't know. I don't have the stuff memorized. So it might not be good. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. It's like anti-perfect, right? FHR is nice, yeah, I guess so. Well, it's an upped fire one anyway. So I should have just not upped it, because it's probably worth less now than before you up it, huh? It's one of those things. Now that you know it's like unidentified before, and now is identified, and you know it can't get better. There's no gambly aspect to it. Oh well. Okay, let me look up real quick here. Is it in the Chronicle? Yeah. Oh wait, it only shows it like this. Oh, okay. Why does it not show the new? Huh. Let me just Google it real quick, I guess. Just so not everybody, you know, I don't have to ask you guys to spam into the chat or something like that. I can just Google it real quick and... Why is it not showed here? Come on. Website, what are you doing? Maybe here? Yeah, 5 to 15 on the fire skills. That's what I thought. Like everybody said there, yeah. Either 5 to 15 or minus. So it's like got the worst for the plus, and you want the minus anyways. That's stinky. That's stinky, stinky, stinky. And it got gold find, Garbaggio, which is almost anti-perfect. This one might have to go in the giveaway pile, unless I can actually look it up and it actually would trade for something. That's bad. Why'd you guys... So they were going for Jaw if I didn't roll it? Oh, I didn't know that. If I knew that, I wouldn't have done it. Dang. Still worth a low or an ohm? Oh, well. Yeah, because I quite literally don't need it. So, like, I don't need a Thunder Chime here, so. Maybe respec over to, Fire Warlock, huh? Just for funsies. Can you only roll one? Yeah, I mean, once you roll it, that's what it is, I think, so. Unless I'm completely off base here. Saying you get offers of low. Yeah, I was thinking, though, like, after you roll it, though, and it rolls almost anti-perfect, like, that people would want it even less, because it's so cheap to roll. You'd rather have one that was just a regular Thunder Charm. A regular latent, not a renewed. So the renewed is like this one's probably worth less. It's probably worth like a ist. I don't know for sure, but I could make a CTA maybe. Yeah, maybe if I get an ohm for that, maybe yeah, maybe I'd go Call to Arms. Call to Arms would be quite a help, to be honest, and more so than probably getting a Heart of the Oak and stuff like that. See what I can do. I don't know. Is this latest stream version of D2? This is Diablo 2 Resurrected, yeah. Yep. Market is going to get flooded. Well, I mean, it'll get flooded, but before it gets flooded, it's not flooded. You know what I mean? So I'll try to trade it later today or something. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off, have lunch here. I haven't eaten yet today or anything, so need more coffee too. So I want to thank you guys for joining me and hitting the like button on YouTube and stuff. I know a lot of you guys didn't hit like button on YouTube for some reason. Not sure why. Only got 176 likes when there's 326 in here right now. And there's been hundreds of other people. I don't know what you guys are doing with your life. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, you know? Half kidding. But hopefully you guys have a wonderful Monday. I don't know if you're in other countries or wherever you're at, maybe in the United States, even you're working, but if not, you're at home for Memorial Day. It's a holiday in the United States. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hopefully you guys have a relaxing day before you go back to work on this holiday or whatever here. So, peace out and keep slaying. Oh, yeah.